Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. To kick off, here's Will Lutz. And here we go at Mile High. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. Space on the right, and he's got room. Touchdown, Kansas City! The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
That one splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll take it out to the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Okay, ready?
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Nick starting with a pass. Chased out to his right. He just throws this one away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Come 19, come 19, go.
Play action with Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send him off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing him up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory. Nice 12-yard pickup on the return. And the Chiefs will start their drive in optimal field position.
Yellow.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. He's got room to roam here. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. the Chiefs pull out in front further, 13-zip. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all. So they're going to give them a drive starting at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
70 Lion. Ready.
Now a give running right. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Right here. 70. 19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
From the 34. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set Warrior 70. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Finds Woods. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cougar 19. Shut up.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up.
Buffalo 18.
Nix off the play action. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
60.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Tight end going in motion here. On 3rd down, here's Nix. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
Panther 11. Ready. Take over.
Here's Nix. That one's incomplete. Couldn't connect.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Let's go now.
They'll throw again. Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. On comes Will Lutz in the Broncos field goal unit. This is going to be a 46-yarder. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
Dependable kicker, man. That is a coach's best friend. Saves him so much stress to have a guy he can really trust to go out and hit it from that distance consistently. Because from that far out, no kick is a guarantee.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And they had that one contained right at the line. Play brought to an end by Jalen Ramsey. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
The 2nd down run by Pacheco. He breaks the tackle, and they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. They go play action. It's Mahomes. Got a man. It's Marvin Mims. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Off play action, it's Mahomes. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Kate, it's so common that we talk about quarterbacks flushing a negative play, but defenses have to do the same thing as well. When you give up a big play, you got to regroup, you got to calm yourself, and you got to know it's all about the next play. And delivering a sack like that certainly helps.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he carries it for a big gain that gets him down into the red zone. It goes as a gain of 7, but somehow twice that, 14 yards to go here on 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Third and long for him here. And the defender comes away with it. And the Broncos take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
It's Nix out of the pistol. He puts some juice on a deep throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he gets in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos parlay the interception into points. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find paydirt. That is tremendous defense. First and foremost, you've got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, boy, that is a huge win for the defense.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Right. Yellow. Nice hit.
It's an option right that begins this drive. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth cave, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
2nd and 13. That one's complete to London. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Yellow. Color. Hey, 57. Attack. Nice hit.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He gets a lot behind one, deep downfield. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. The Chiefs looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes Matt Araiza to handle it. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And a fair catch made here at the 17. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Broncos get set to take over. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Viking 18. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
Plowing up the... He loses the football. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Ready. 7 Pirates. And up.
Nix. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, well, they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
Here comes the Broncos punting unit. And he's getting the call for the 2nd time this game. And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
I don't need to.
From his end zone, it's Mahomes. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down. Pride connected with Xavier Worthy there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Yeah, that ball looked good out of his hands. It just couldn't get through the defense cleanly. Somebody tips it away and saves a potential completion.
Throwing again from their own end zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one only gets up to about the 5-yard line. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. Throwing from near his own goal line. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Drake London. So they're left facing a 4th down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. 58 yards on the punt there. And the Broncos will be loving their field position they have to begin this drive. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
Let's go.
Catch made by Austin. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
Set.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Putting a receiver in motion.
79 Broncos. Ready.
Nix from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Come on. Set. Come 19. Come 19. Last thing 19. Hup.
Nix now to throw. Brought in along the sideline, just need an official ruling, and they say catch. Great play. They got 24 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a 1st down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Another carry for him. And he breaks even, but that's it. Brought down at that line of scrimmage. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, there's pure coverage guys, not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gain 18 on the previous play.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day 1 install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas. angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Hey, smash Bronco! Go!
Williams. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Ready?
After the loss, it's 2nd and goal from the 5.
Panther Street! Let's go now!
They'll try and punch it in. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. Offense in the hurry up here. Back to him again on 3rd and goal. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Broncos take the lead just before halftime. The Broncos will go for 2 again.
The Broncos will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And he's got a man complete. And he will reach the end zone, so a perfect ending to the first half. They get a touchdown and tack on the 2-point try. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. He cuts it to the right sideline, and he flips the field for them before being taken down. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
14.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Butker on now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30.
60 Eagles, 60.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, here we go.
From the 32. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating 3rd and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
3rd and long for Nix. Finds him over the middle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for them as they get the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Go!
Here's the handoff. And what a hit there. Ouch. She pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You call that first down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Play action with Nix. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's out of bounds just inside the red zone. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Denver first.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Let's go. Ready?
Working inside the red zone. Completed to his running back. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Set, ready? Check, Bobcat, check. Hunt.
Lone back gets the handoff. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up second and goal.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Brought down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 2 on the play. It's third down and goal to go.
Ready up.
Buckle up, it's third and goal.
Check, Panther. Come on, set. Hunt, go. Ready?
Williams. And they stand him up. No breaking through, and the defense holds.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
On the jump.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone.
Set up. Go.
Looking to throw. And he's going to go down. They get to him on 4th and goal and complete the defensive stand.
I'm going to guess a little deal was cut there by these pass rushers in the huddle. You guys in the secondary, just buy us a little time. We don't need perfect coverage. Just tighten things up so we can get home, and boy, did they ever in a big moment.
15. Hey, 15. 15.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. He's on the move.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's Pacheco on 3rd. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Just one. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And this one doesn't go far. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Third and short. Here's Mahomes. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Kansas City sends out its punt team. Matt Araiza, the one to send it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80. Set.
Man in motion here.
Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Check.
Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
Nix with it on 1st. Finds a man right side. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now.
Let's go now.
They send a man in motion.
Roll. Ready.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. A great play defensively. They forced a loss despite the penalty, and they just went ahead and declined it. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down.
Here we go. Set.
Slot man motioned over. Back to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Here we go.
Nix off the play action. Taking a deep shot here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Got it. Ready. Track 60. Set.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos making a 9-point advantage. A should know this by now, Brock. I don't know if you're a Broadway guy, but there's a lot of names that belong on the playbill for this lead we've got here. But his name belongs on the marquee as he brings in his second touchdown grab.
Yeah, a bunch of contributors all throughout this roster. No, not a Broadway guy. And with 2 scores now, it's what, a 2-score game?
Yep.
Easy to see he's been one of the key actors throughout.
Appreciate the honesty. Here's Lutz set to kick this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Throw reeled in by London. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Another throw for Mahomes. Cut out left. And he's taken down at the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning here in Denver. Chiefs got to score in a hurry. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Again, Mahomes to throw. That's completed right side. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. And now for the point after, and crucially to bring things within a field goal. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, would tie this game in the 4th. Still some time left, most of the 2 minutes remaining. They need to get this onside kick back. And this one's covered by the Broncos hands team. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll get this down to the 40. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Back to the well again. It's a great extra effort to keep that run going for a nice gain. Give him 8 yards on the play. And the Broncos will have a first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on first. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Let's go.
They give it to him again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now.
Go.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Ready, set.
4th down now. Another kneel would stop the clock and turn it over. Let's see what they do here.
Ready. Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready.
Setting up to pass. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. They did it. He made the interception. And the Chiefs were looking for some kind of miracle at the end. They nearly got it, but this game is over.